convicted police constable David Friday, attached to Olofin police station in the Idore local government area, has been arrested for armed robbery. David was arrested alongside a soldier serving with the 32 Artillery Brigade, Nigeria Army, Owena Cantonment, Innocent Victor. Ondo Police Commissioner Bolaji Salami, who paraded the suspect, said David earlier stole an exhibit motorcycle at his duty post. Salami said he was being tried for that motorcycle theft when he was caught conspiring with a soldier to rob some people with a dagger. We paraded them and the victims identified them. Other victims came and identified them. When we are done with our investigation, we will charge them to court. The soldier, however, denied involvement in the allegation, saying he stepped back at the scene of the incident. Other suspects paraded were one Wasiu Latif, who was alleged to have defied a teenager in an uncompleted building in Lakbano village, and a suspected teenage kidnapper, Bello Ali, who could not explain what he was doing in a forest between Uso and Ugbese. Also one Desmond Ikechukwu, who, impersonating a soldier to intimidate members of the public, was also paraded. Police constable soldier arrested for armed robbery in Ondo State. Of course, this police issue have been coming out these days. Maybe police is ready to do the right thing, because all of these things have been going on for God knows when. It's been going on for God knows when. Maybe they decided to be showing them now, because most of the time the way they behave, you just be surprised that these ones are they law enforcement agency, or they are the one to protect the people. I don't understand, because their character, their utterances, and the way they treat people, you just be wondering. If the police and army personnel can be arrested for armed robbery, then our hope now falls on the local vigilantes. It's rather an unfortunate situation. Of course, yes. Nigeria. Oh, Nigeria, see what you have become. You were built without proper foundation, without truth, and without principles of justice. You were built on sand. A house built on sand shall never stand. It is more like a top-bottom menace. Everybody gallivanting with ill-gotten and illegitimate wealth. That is the dilemma of a society built on falsehood. The African incompetent leaders did not have any idea of the future citizens they are actually breeding. When people are not equipped, when people are just left to do whatever they want to do, this is what you get. And when the people at the top, they do whatever they want to do, they don't even care at the people at the lower cadre. One of the greatest crime the Nigeria Army meant to be professional committing is conniver. They connive with politicians, Boko Haram bandits, and robbers. That is why they can't secure the country, as so police will know them already. All these criminals indicated the kind of leadership Nigeria has. It's unfortunate. May God deliver this country. The needful must be done to save our youth from crimes. It is now harvest of police arrests for criminal reasons. That is a very bad trend for the country, where the law enforcement agents turn to the real criminals in the land. In fact, it is worrisome, very, very worrisome. Very, very, very worrisome. Even when you see a police that, oh, at least you are supposed to be confident once you just see them maybe in an environment. But it is in Nigeria that you see police, everybody start running, because even the ones that are not even robbing with gun, they intimidate, their own intimidation, they can intimidate you and even implicate you. Once you see them, you have to, sit up and begin to know, because you have to be looking at them. Most especially, I think there was an incident in Enugu or so. They wanted to arrest some people. Meanwhile, they are the ones they were planning to plant something inside the vehicle or the cars of those people. If they had not seen them, it would have been a different thing. The same people will implicate you. Of course, like somebody said, we already know them before now, but it's unfortunate that all this kind of news will be going outside the world. People are hearing. We think that it is only Nigerians that are hearing this. the world is a global village, because in as much all of these things are on internet, people can just pick them and see them, and we want to be respected. It's going to be difficult. People who are supposed to secure. We are even talking about the policemen. What of even the so-called politicians that are stealing the country dry, which we know. They know it. So if all those ones can even be doing that, then they will not be surprised with what is happening with the police, or what happening in the police force. Federal servicemen frustrated by the uniform, neglected by the government, forced to seek livelihood through fast means. What an unjust, unfair society. You see? But they said Fulani is that the kidnapping of Fulani. Now, wow, this is very shameful. I really thank God for this action. That is an example of chasing Fulani. Okay? People, these are isolated cases. And one thing, everybody from the south, we condemn this act. But once you come to Fulani people, these people will not, you won't even see them. But you can see people condemning what is bad. But in the northern part of the country, no, they won't do that. They will not do that. Well, Fulanis are for kidnapping, raping, and killing. Okay, not you, sorry. Must all robbers be Fulani Esme? Please think with your head. There are other crimes committed by other people. Moreover, the bandits and kidnappers, are they not Fulanis? Yes. See who they caught this evening in ONDO with kidnapping things. Okay. Good. That is how they will end up. They accuse Hausa and Fulani elders for such criminalities, but these courts are these ones courts are their fellow Yoruba and Southerners. Good. Truth will work even if it is eventually prevented. Really? They never see something. Well, why is at all? Why now? All this why? No news like this coming from ONDO, no arrest, nothing, but so sudden. They made arrests and publish it in the public. This is a planned work. All these Fulani things, they can play politics, nothing but a set of tactics to prove the governor wrong. Make una they use una sense, or else these Fulanis will turn you guys against each other. All the Fulanis, nobody arrest them. That is nobody there, nobody or no police there arrest them at all. Well, you really typed like a Fulani man. All these people, you know that Nigerians, they will always go against each other when it comes to this ethnicity and whatever. But one good thing I like about the Southerners is that they don't cover up. They will never cover up. We have isolated cases, people individually going individually to rob. But when you talk about how do they group crime, we know where it comes from. So that is just the way it is. But it's just a bad omen for us as a country that we are still in this era. Instead of us to be moving forward, but we have left things that can develop this country. We are not dealing with all this kind of thing at this age and time after 60 years.